do. Edmure is a prisoner of House Frey.
Only a fool makes threats he's not prepared to carry out. Now, let's say I threatened to hit you unless you shut your mouth, but you kept talking. What do you think I'd do?
I don't give a rap.
Go.
I'm here by the...
Hello, Royals. It's the Lord here with the Squire, and we're going to be covering Victor Goldmane, High and Mighty for you. We're riding on the coattails of this battle-hardened win in Manila. Yeah, we've been gooning around with Victor, and it's been super fun.
Yeah. I mean, like, we've been testing the absolute shit out of this deck, like, and it's been a blast. Like, I know the Lord will agree. Just looking at the results, like, over almost 150 games played, the deck is still sitting at between a 69 to 70% win rate. So, just like to talk about the results right up front, like, the deck is solid. I don't think, other than the Kano matchup and Verdansk, like, there's like really a losing matchup right now. But continue, Elijah.
Okay, so first thing, Orm Aegis counts as a gold. Victor's personal shield, temper 2, super good. Enables a lot of nutty plays in this deck, just for it being a gold. Crown of Province. This is the first difference you'll see with a lot of Victor decks. It's between this and Crown of Dominion. There's a lot of minor synergies with Crown of Dominion, and then obviously the most important one being that it gives you an extra gold token. But thanks to another card in this deck, which we'll cover in a moment, you don't really need it. Yeah, I'd rather have the utility of Crown of Province, putting a card from your arsenal on the bottom of your deck and drawing a card, super good. But yeah, this is interchangeable between Crown and Dominion. If you're trying to rip it and you're in your locals or something, and it's like a more aggro centric meta, like, I'd say Crown and Dominion, because you're trying to fucking punish them.
I mean, and there's also the price point that we have to talk about that pushed us this way. Like, obviously, like, Elijah, you have the Crown of Dominion, so there's no entry cost for this. Like, you made the right decision. You got it while it was cheap, before Gravy Bones. We have to suffer for Gravy Bones sins, and everybody wants a Crown of Dominion now. So that being said, I'm a real cheap ass, and I've already got Crown of Providence, and in the 100+ games of testing, like, missing the Crown of Dominion, like, it has come up, but hasn't impacted the game in a way in which I felt like I was gonna just straight up lose the game. So I'm usually on Crown of Providence. It really does wonders when you need to fix a hand. We're on, notably, just like the Battle Hard winner, this is a 29 blue deck, but with that few blues in the deck, there are times when you draw into the all-red hand, and you're like, oh man, at least this hand blocks. But if you really needed to put on the pressure, the Crown of Providence is there to bail you out. And that has been the thing that I've enjoyed more about it, versus just being able to rip it immediately.
Yeah. Not to be understated, like, how powerful Crown of Dominion or Crown of Province is still in this deck. Like, hand fixing is big. Next piece is the Gauntlets of Iron Will. As I'm sure a lot of you guys know by now, a new Guardian arm piece was revealed, because we definitely need more arm pieces. It's super dependent. I can see the new arm piece being very good in this deck. Like, we do have a fair amount of crush cards in this deck, and then being able to block it and flip a card in your arsenal over and give it +1 having that Righteous Cleansing come in for 11 feels good. Spinal Crush coming in for 10, like it does matter. That being said, this card also pretty good. Against ninjas, this pretty much says you're not gonna okie doke me with a Ancestral Empowerment.
Or the new attack reaction for the Edge of Autumn. It banishes the Edge of Autumn, gives +1. It okie dokes that too.
Yep. So really strong card still. Has some applicability. Yeah, solid card. All right, our favorite card in the whole fucking deck, Miller's Grindstone. 3 cost, 4 base power, clashes when you do, destroys the top card of the deck. Like this is everything you want in a hammer. It does have a downside, but not really in Victor. Like you're only swinging this when you know you're winning that shit. So, and guess what? Most of the time you're winning that shit. So
the only class I won't play this into is Guardian and Brute, and sometimes I'm crazy enough, depending on the new Brute RKO. Oh yeah, we run Miller's Grindstone 100%. That deck doesn't run any 6s in it. It's all like a bunch of made up stuff with his hero ability. So Miller, so you run the Millers into that Brute, but pretty much everybody else, don't run that. All the other Brutes and Guardians don't run this. That's the reason why we have the Titan's Fist in the sideboard.
Unless you like a 0 power hammer, I wouldn't run it in there. That matchup. Quick dodge flexors. This is. Oh man, I could go on a rant for an hour about Guardians and their leg pieces. But the quick dodge flexors is super good versus like the more go wide heroes. There is another card that came out in the Mastery Pack Guardian, Base of the Mountain, that's better for like more go tall decks. So really you tailor this a lot towards your meta, but however, in our testing, quick dodge, super good card.
And not to cut you off, just to kind of interject, like, why it's really good in this deck. I always save this. Like, I know we were going to get to this eventually, but I feel like we need to bring it up for the next 2 pieces in specific. The Fable, the Riches, like when you pitch it, make a gold, which draws us a card. So, like, I've found myself, like, immediately ripping the quick dodges, like, in go wide matchups because of Riches of Tropoldani. Because it says, hey, you're going to block 4 and draw a card. And you're making a gold. It's nothing but value. Anyways, I'm
Super
sorry.
good. No, you're good. Tectonic plating. Piggybacking off of what the Squire just said, this card's like super fucking good with Riches of Tropoldani. Like, you pitch the Riches to this Tectonic plating at the start of your turn, right? You get a gold token, you refund your card, and now you have an extra resource floating to fix anything that you got going on your hand. So, like, there's a lot of utility with this card. A lot of our cards synergize with Seismic Surge tokens. Matter of fact, I think only one doesn't with Command and Conquer, which that's good in its own right. So we really like the 3 block on this, like,
yeah,
2 and then 1.
And notably, like, to bring it up, like, you will not find a Tunic in this list. Like, I tested with it, like especially, like, since, like, you're like, oh man, there's no pummel. Like, I hate pummel. Like, I hate pummel in Victor. Like, anytime I've lost a Trounce, it's because of pummel. Like, I'm not playing that card.
Yeah.
You don't need it in this. That's not your goal. Like, the only non-Guardian card that's in this deck is Command and Conquer, and, like, you should be making mites to throw on top of the Command and Conquer anyways, most of the time. Notably, when I've had Command and Conquer in Arsenal, like, having just Riches, pitch a Tectonic, draw the red, and you're like, man, this would have sucked, except, like, I have Command and Conquer in the Arsenal, so at least I get to swing the Command and Conquer whilst making this gold. So it's, it's I think it's preferential, but I think in this style of Victor, tectonic plating is the only chess piece you need.
Yep. And we'll be minus our personal reservations. We'll be covering why we don't run pummel in this list either when we get closer to the end of the deck tech. Command and Conquer, like he said, Peck Perfect. Oh man, this fucking card.
The single most goated toxic card they've ever introduced to Guardian.
This card is so fucking hilarious to throw turn 1. This says, hey, do you want to take 9 or do you want to lose 8 cards out of your deck? You choose. Like,
oh, not even necessarily.
Full block it.
Not even necessarily 8. If it's the 3 blocks, not to cut you off, it's 6 cards, but still 6 cards out of the deck turns out pretty good.
Yeah, most people just throw their. In my personal thing, I've seen people just throw their whole hand down in front of this card, and and to cover that while we're on it, to show you the extra high roll potential this card can provide you, you win it with a thunk, and that is 3 to 4 mites moving into your next turn. So this card feels like it was meant for Victor, and this card has 100% overperformed in this deck. Like, the guys that think they're cheeky and just take 9, cool. That's cool, I guess. Take 27 throughout the course of the game. Enjoy.
That's if it's not Goldmane Estated, which is like what you're trying to do with this card. You're trying to Goldmane Estate it, and then the next turn throw like 16 and being like, "Can I get 4 cards and some equipment, please?"
Yeah,
because the clashes like are triggered by armor pieces too.
Yeah, important to note. Anything that blocks this card, you clash.
But and people are gonna ask, like, well, when are you sideboarding this out? Here's the thing, you're not. This is, you play this in every matchup. I know that Elijah has had some reservations, and the Lord has had some reservations in the past about it's like you shouldn't run this into other Guardians or Brute. As a Brute player, I'm here to tell you I'm insane. Like, I will definitely play this into everybody. Like, we're gonna figure out who's playing from what angle the rest of the game as soon as I throw this card.
Yeah. You can definitely tell who the Brute player is here. Yeah, next card, Spinal Crush. I mean, if you played against a Guardian at all, you know what this card does. Takes away Go Again from them. Test of Strength, Clash, make a gold. Pretty much a free floor block.
Yeah.
All right, for our spicy tech. Thump. This card, this has been a fun one to test. Like, you follow this up after a Goldmane Estate, and you just watch their face contort in confusion as to why you're throwing this card at them until they read it and they're like, oh shit, this has Dominate and I discard cards. This is one of the quote unquote pummel replacements in the deck. This I don't know about you, Squire, but I've had a lot of fun playing this.
Oh yeah.
I played in my armory last week and I got 2 or 3 people with this card.
You don't even need 3 to 4 mites on it. Like, I've literally won a trounce, had a mite, and thrown Thump, and you can just see their face contorting because they know they can't block full block 7, and they're just like,
and a good portion of the time they're just going to eat the 7 and discard the card. So, because they don't want to spend 2 cards on something like this. So, yeah, good time. It's one of our only pieces to dominate in the deck too, so that is important to note if you're trying to close a game. Like, that's pretty good. Trounce.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
This is yet another card where we could tell who the brute player is versus not.
No, man, we win these, bro. We win these.
So Squire's insane enough to run this in every matchup. I tend to only run this into matchups that I know I can win them. Yeah, you have anomalies, but that's what your gold's for. I don't run these into brute. Especially KO. I usually win it, lose it.
You risk it for the biscuit.
You do. I will say though, in my testing, if you win 2 of these in a game, you win the game. Generally, like the amount of value you get off this card by winning both is astronomical. Like the might and vigor is cool, but it replacing itself, just the fact that you can cycle a card off the top of their deck, even like just that part is good. Yeah, there's a lot to this card. This is a really fun card in this deck. If you win it, you're just like, holy shit, like I'm awesome. And yeah, it's very demoralizing for the opponent too to watch you win all this shit. And it's this card's a good time.
So before we move on, I want to kind of go into the math behind this a little bit, because like typically, you know, you're not supposed to run this into brutes, and I get that. Because of the recent battle hardened winter Pock, you know, bringing us onto this idea of throwing 6 thunks in the deck, and these being 7 powers, along with we just have an ass ton either in sideboard or in the main deck of 7s, 8s, 8 powers, 9 powers, and even 10 powers now. Like I will go on a limb and say I've been winning at least 75% of my trounces against KO. And let's just go into some of the deck stats here. Powers. The deck just the main board is running 9 7 powers. I know there's 3 more sitting in the sideboard. 8 powers, we have 9. 9 powers, we have 6. 10 powers, there's 3, but there's also 3 more sitting in the sideboard, which, like, that's in the sideboard tech. Like, there's a brute button. Like, if you're testing this out on Talishar, you press it, and all of a sudden you're going to see that these battered pulps that don't really have any text, like, other than 10 power on them, go in. And it's because we're going to win these clashes against KO. We're going to tilt them. We're going to win in every facet of the game. Like, it's going to be utter domination. I've literally been receiving so much hate mail from KOs on Talishar because they just can't believe that I keep winning these clashes. Like, they even have that new card, the Stampede card that they clash, and like whoever loses the clash loses a life for each card they block with. Like, yeah, bro, they've been losing 3 to 4 life every time because I just put my hand in front of it and I'm like, cool. Like, let's see how this plays out for you. And it usually does not play out well for them.
Yeah, winning that with a thunk feels good too.
Oh,
Nice,
yeah.
a little extra. Fuck you. All right. The single most controversial card in the deck, Riches of Trapaldani.
I mean, I wouldn't say controversial. Like,
I would for the price of this card. I have my own reservations about Fableds being playable in this game. That being said, this card's fucking phenomenal in Victor. Like, there's just way too much fucking value on this card in Victor. This says, hey, when you pitch it, draw a card. Is that cool? It turns out drawing cards is really fucking good in this game.
yeah, drawing a card and having one floating and making it a gold, like, that's some gravy bones type stuff.
And a seismic surge. Like even that's good. Like, hey, you want a seismic surge for free every turn? Yeah, fuck yeah, I do. Like, this card doesn't attack, but this is like a staple of this fucking deck almost. Like, yeah, you don't need it, got it. Like, but
if you're trying to compete with Victor, you need this card. Like it, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like Squire covered a couple of the applications, but like there's wild shit you can do with this card. Like if you pitch this with a Goldmane estate, bro, extra might.
Yeah.
like it's too good. It's too good. Yep. Moving on. Righteous Cleansing.
We've been seeing Guardians kind of move into this, like at the recent, like what was
This
it called? At the calling, you saw Pablo Pintor running this, like in his DEX.exe deck. This was like the only attack I saw that had text on it.
This card's really fucking good in a more I don't want to say fatigue focus, because it really isn't like what we're trying to do here. It just happens to be something that we're good at.
No, we get our cake and we eat it too. Like we get to throw damage and we're milling them. Like
Yep. We're gonna win one way or another, whether you have no cards in your deck or you have no life. Like one of the two is gonna happen. At least that's what we're trying to do. This card does facilitate that. It has text to where like they don't want to not block this card, because I've stolen 2 or 3 cards off of the top of their deck with this shit. So like it, especially the ninjas and stuff that have a lot of the similar name cards, like they play Rainbow of the whole fucking one card. Like, dude, you can steal a shitload of cards with this. And it is a 10 power in this deck, so you're guaranteed to win a clash off this shit. So yeah, really fucking good card. And really, really relevant with what we're trying to do in this deck.
not to mention, not to be understated, you get the information on what the opponent's next hand is going to be, so there's no surprises. Like, if all you do is banish one card, you know what the next 4 cards are.
Yep. Not to be understated with a Guardian at all. Golden Sun. Love this fucking card, bro. Peak in this game is throwing a Miller's and winning a clash with Golden Sun. Like, it's still super good, like, feeling in this deck. I've been playing Victor a long time, and there's very few feelings in this deck. Like winning a clash with a Golden Sun off of a Miller's Grindstone. Like, especially if you only have one card in your hand and this is your arsenal now. Like, bruh, this card's too good. When you win a clash, you make a gold token. You destroy a gold and it gets +3 in overpower. This is a closer in the deck too. If they're at like 7 life, if they have armor steal, you're definitely getting it with this card. And then depending on the type of matchup you're in, that wins you the game. If they're reaction centric, they'll probably put their whole hand in front of it, which is also good for you. But yeah, this card's not to be understated. Very good. Very, very low key, but such a banger in this deck. All right, our big inspiration from the Battle Hardened winner, Yellow Thunk. Yeah, it turns out winning clashes with this is really good. A yellow 7 power in the deck that blocks for 3. Like, turns out when you're clashing a lot and you have 6 copies of Thunk in your deck, like, this comes up a lot. I brought up one of the big scenarios in this deck that it's happened surprisingly a good bit is with Peck Perfect. Throwing that, they put cards in front of it, you reveal a Thunk. Sweet, now I have 3-4 power added to my next attack, next turn.
Mini Goldmane estate.
Yeah, mini Goldmane estate.
I mean, like, I'll put it this way.
One of our key phrases.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it was take him to the crib. This
This is what we're trying to do. We're taking them to the crib when we reveal a thunk with a Peck Perfect. Go ahead, Squire.
All I was gonna say was the deck was already doing good without this 3 copies of Thunk, but it always felt like it was missing a little bit of something. Like we could be doing more. And I was actually watching some of the gameplay associated with this card. And it was legit insanity. Like watching this guy do a Peck Perfect, like reveal or like any clash, and like just revealing this Thunk and being like, it's a 7, it's gonna win. And once I put it in the deck and started testing, the numbers just started like getting like ridiculously crazy. That's all I had to say about that. It's like it was we were average, and then we were above average. Like it's night and day difference.
Yeah, there's something to be said about adding a might token on top of your attack. Like, for what it does is it makes your blue 6s come in for 7, which means, hey, you don't want this crush effect to happen? Give me 2 cards, or a card in armor, like off of a blue, like Choke Slam. You don't really ever throw Debilitate, but if you're feeling froggy, you can throw Debilitate. And like now it's like, hey, do you want this on hit to happen? Cool, give me 2 cards off of a blue because you want a Thunk, want a clash off of a Thunk. And like, I mean, Spinal coming in for 10.
Let's
activating your Thump.
Let's focus on like what like you're gonna see more than likely though. You're gonna throw this ye old hammer up here that says clash. You're gonna reveal a Thunk, get a might, mill their card, and then next turn, because they kept their whole hand, and you have to block with 3 cards out of your hand, and then the Millers comes in for 5. There's a potential, because I've done it 2 or 3 turns in a row, where you just keep doing this over and over again. The hammer keeps coming in for 5.
Yep. And then what feels really great for you is when they sink below your 5 power your 5 power millers, still taking 1, and then milling the top card of their deck still. Like there's a lot to be said about adding 1 more might token to your next attack. So yeah, we run that in both the yellow and blue. 6 Thunk is really strong in this deck. Aftershock, I've been having a lot of fun with this card. You don't have a lot of relevant 6 power blues in this deck. But this one isn't bad. This one refunds your Seismic Surge token, so you can chain them across turns. If you have an all blue hand of like all 6s, like I would prefer to throw this over the others, just to refund your Seismic Surge into the next turn. But yeah, they're here to block. Let's be real. Like this one, Aftershock, Choke Slam, Debilitate, like they're even Headbutt, depending on the part of the game you're in. Like they're here to block mostly. Cranial Crush. This card just keeps getting better as time goes on. Like yeah, Squire, like this is really good into Gravy Bones. Like this keeps having application in the meta. I mean, it just keeps getting better.
It got worse with the book banning, like a year plus ago. But like as LSS do, like they don't stick by that ideal, and they keep printing these things that just keep drawing all these cards, even though that's what we were trying to get away from. So now Cranial Crush is looking great again. Like he said, Gravy Bones, even Marlin. Like I feel like that's gonna be like a dark horse during Proquest season. Like draws ass tons of cards. Let's see who else. Brutes. Hello, we got a Brute set coming. You want to make them block before they have a Blood Rush Bellow turn? Throw this.
Yep, because you can bet they're putting 2 in front of this one. But yeah, not to be understated, 8 power attack, like super good to clash into. Will probably win most of your clashes off of it.
To kind of save some time, not to cut you off, like the rest are kind of like filler blues. Like they do have their applications, but most of y'all that are going to be watching this, like that are in Guardian, like you guys know what most of these do, like debilitate, choke slam, disable, Macho Grande. Like Macho Grande's been around since Everfest. Like that's an alternative game closer. Thunderquake. When we were doing our Jarl shenanigans, Thunderquake was playing a pivotal role in being able to heave Seeds of Tomorrow. But in this deck, like it's literally like, you know, it's just more bang for your buck, because even if you don't swing this from Arsenal the next turn, you've got 4 Seismics floating, and let's say you just get off you just get the Golden Sun for free. You block like 3 cards out of your hand. You're like, I'm gonna Golden Sun for free because fuck it, why not? Like I can do that.
Righteous cleansing for a blue, like good stuff. Super efficient blue. Visit Goldmane Estate. Taken into the crib. Like you make a gold token, and then if you have 3 or more, make that many might tokens. It's the most important card in the deck.
It's the engine. It's literally the engine.
Yep. Yeah, not much to be said. It's super good card. If you're playing Victor, play Goldmane Estate.
Yeah. Starting to look at the sideboard options. Battertail Pulp, you know, why this was never released in a set, God knows why. Like, you had to either win Proquest to get the special edition of it, or finish top 8 in Proquest, I forget which it was. Or you had to go buy a box of Mastery Pack Guardian, which is super feels bad. But in today's day and age, you kind of need this card. Not being able to prevent it unless they give you 2 cards or 3 cards. It can't be understated. The 2 main applications, I'll say 3, just because like I literally love this card against clashing against brutes, is Gravy Bones. We want to take his Compass. That deck falls apart without Compass. Prism, that's a lot of ward, and they have to give you real cards to protect their angels against this. And then I'm sticking this in against, like, we're just going to count it as 1 against brute. We want to win our clashes, so we want big Unga Bunga attacks in there to reveal off the top, to piss our KO opponent off, to let them know that, hey, we draw on this card. Like,
or you're discarding one.
Right.
Yeah.
Next,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, did you have anything else to add on Battertail Pulp?
No, you covered it.
Yeah.
Like, card's good.
Yeah, good card. Crush of the week. So, since it was spoiled that in the Pleiades armor deck, you know, gods be praised, thank you LSS, we are now getting a red boulder drop, which I didn't think this deck could already get more toxic, but I've done a little bit of play testing with this new red boulder drop. And let's just here to say that between having both boulder drop and thump in a deck, it just makes it that much more toxic. Like, so Crush the Week, we have it in here for now. Like, more testing needed. It had more application when Gravy had a bajillion tipples, and you know, Assassin
Slippy had Bonds of Agony.
Yes, had Bonds of Agony. But with like those being gone, the card is seeing less and less relevance. So I think it's safe to say that this is probably going to become Boulder Drop, but both are good depending on which ones you have. So I'll let you pick up the next set of cards, Elijah.
Test of Iron Grip, my favorite card in the whole fucking deck. This it is a little risky because you're clashing to discard cards. A whole lot less risky in Victor. I can't tell you the amount of times I've stuck whole turns with this card. How the meta is shaped right now is everybody's running a super tight cost curve. So you just... I'll give you an example. I was playing at Bolton on Sunday, and they threw their I don't even remember what it was.
Probably
Beaming Bravado or something like that.
Yeah.
And I stuck his whole turn. And he had to discard Illumina. So like it like the amount of high roll potential you get with this card, like at base value, this usually is like a 7 value card, generally speaking. Because you're discarding a card that costs, gives you 3 value and it blocks for 4. However, like typically speaking, if you play this card right, this card blocks for like 10.
I mean,
like
you're hitting it on the head. This is better pummel. When people are like, "Why no pummel?" It's like the better pummel.
This is pummel now. Like this is where pummel used to be, and I feel way fucking better having it. Like I used to be the pummel gamer in Victor. Nah, man, this is the card now.
And more synergies with the deck too. Like you're talking about the clashes with the thunks. Like there's no better feeling than Test of Iron Gripping, revealing a 7-powered thunk, making whoever it is discard a card and being like, by the way, that's +1 value to me because of my might token that I just generated. Go ahead and eat this spinal for 10. Or
or revealing a Golden Sun off of this. Like this turned into Test of Iron Grip and Strength. This card's super good in this deck. Like I can't even stress how good that card is. It's totally worth its price. Clash of Bravado, with all these auras that are popping up around, like this next set is like aura centric. Like so this card gets even better. But just Verdants, Guardians, like with the Leyline. I mean Rune Blades, like there's Prism, like there's just so much application for this card right now that like it doesn't even if you destroy like a might token with this, like it still feels good. Like it's everything, and it's a 7 power, so it'll win you clashes.
And it pops Phantasm, and you still get the clash.
Yep. So like there's a lot of low-key good applications with this card that justifies its slot. Like it's such a well-rounded card. I love it. Go ahead.
Now, all I was gonna say, like I would have a kind of a market watch minute here. I would suggest you get 3 of these. Like people are sleeping on this card. I know the Battle Hardened will win one of them. I think in this upcoming meta it's a 3 of. Looking here, oh man, you can't see it on here. That sucks. Like I bought these at like $2 a pop.
Yep.
I'm sure they've gone up in price since then, but pick you up these 3 before this is a $20 card. It's going to be a $20 card.
Yep. I'd argue the same with Test of Iron Grip. I think that card's like $15 right now. Nah, dog. This card's going to get really good too. I'd pick it up while it's still kind of cheap. But yeah, Clash of Bravado, Test of Iron Grip, Peck Perfect, best cards in Mastery Pack.
Yeah, 100%.
Easily. You want to do the next part?
Yeah, so Midas Touch, like we only have one. We figured out early on that you're not winning the long game against Gravy, so you just want a Midas Touch to be able to clear that chum, when they activate it. Hopefully you have it, and then be able to swing at their face some more, because like clearing allies is not going to win you the game in against Gravy. Like the only times that me or him have won against that deck is like, hey man, they can only take 4 turns in a row. Like let's swing at their face.
Let's make that happen.
Midas Touch, to keep this short, has applications into Prism. Remember that pesky Arclight Sentinel loop where they keep looping it because of the Rebirth Angel? Yeah, just play this. Like it gets around Arclight, they can't do it anymore, and we now have the guaranteed long game against Angel Prism. I'm not going to speak about Aura Prism. The Remembrance.
That one you just unga bunga. You're just racing them down.
That's
with
just how I play. That's how I play into Prism, anyways. Like, I'm not here for a good time. I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
Yeah.
Remembrance, it's at a 1-of for those longer matchups where you want to cycle your Peck Perfects and your Goldmane Estates to get ridiculous, like 10 might Goldmane Estates going. So that way your end game is all but assured because you're throwing 24 minimum on a hammer. I've literally been doing that recently, and this card has felt really good to be able to do that, and enables your long game against anything that's not Gravy Bones. So, not going to talk much about Titan's Fist when you're not going to win clashes and you want an actual hammer that's going to make it the distance. Titan's Fist, enough said.
Oh, trusty.
The 2 Null Rune is like the guarantee 2 we're running into, the Wizard matchups. We've been experimenting with Arcanite a little bit more. Not really for Kano. Doesn't really apply in that matchup. This is for the Verdance matchup. There's been rumors, and I've been seeing it happening. Not in every copy of Verdance, but where they have gone away from the pots and the combo and are just trying to send 6 Arcane every turn and whittle you down. So after you're below life to them, you can then play the whack game where you pitch 5 every turn and swing hammer, and like there's virtually no way of them, like they got to eat damage basically and not block to get back below. And then, like, the way that it sounds whack, I know, but if you know that's what's happening, you just try your best to make mites without doing anything, and you pass the turn back to them, and you just keep doing that over and over again until you go to time.
Right. You craft that perfect pitch stack where you're like, Goldmane, Goldmane, Goldmane. And then they're just like, wow, I don't have any cards left. And, then you just pack up your shit and move on to the next table.
Yeah. And not to be understated, because you are playing Remembrance in that matchup, so what he just said about Goldmane, like, it's totally doable. But the powerhouse in the Verdance matchup is Peck Perfect. They want to de-react. They want to decompose. So let's mill them for doing it.
Yep. We're going to take them to the crib via Peck Perfect.
I heard you wanted cards in your graveyard. We're here to oblige.
Yep. And they're happy to block that shit.
Yeah, that being said, I think we pretty much covered everything. Like, the deck has been performing super well. I'm super happy. Not to be understated, people are not going to be a fan of you running this deck.
Nope. If you can't, like, race them off the table immediately, I hope your chair is comfortable, because, like, you're gonna be grinding them out with this, like.
But that's the thing, is like,
defensive.
you're gonna grind them out. Not to cut you off, sorry. You're gonna grind them out, and there's nothing they can do about it. Like, this is the most toxic form of Victor, like, I think we've ever seen. Like, and I will keep saying that until I'm blue in the face. But anyways, continue.
No, that's literally it. Like, a lot of these cards that you're going to be presenting to them, they gotta respect them. Like, because, in the early game, throwing Peck Perfect turn 1, you're incentivizing them to block it, which, they're gonna pay for that with their deck. Like, Righteous Cleansing, you're gonna steal cards out of their deck with that card. Goldmane Estate, you're gonna steal hands with that card. Like, it, and then you just block so well and interact with them while you're blocking. So, like, like the Squire said, like, this deck, I don't want to say it's cancer, but, like, your opponent is not going to be happy.
Oh, it is cancer
with you in this game.
Nobody's happy seeing 4 cards milled off the top of their deck because of Peck Perfect, and, like, there happens to be 1 or 2 power cards that they really wanted to play in there, and we get to do that 3+ times in a game. Like,
Yep. one of my favorite highlights with this deck is swinging a Peck Perfect. They block 3. I reveal a Thunk, get 3, swing Peck Perfect again next time with the +3 on top of it. So like, they yeah, this will tilt some people if you're not careful.
But hey, you won the game though, so doesn't matter, does
yeah,
it?
right. Important to note, this deck is super fun to play too, though. Like, the clash mechanic makes this game very exciting. Because you're just like, shit, what am I going to draw off the top? Is it the 9 misses I have in the deck, or what? I've been really enjoying this game with Victor. Squire's been really enjoying this game with Victor. Like, deck might be cancer, but it's not for you. You're having a blast.
Yeah.
So.
And it's about time that we got a little bit of that treatment, because I know I've had my fair share the past year of sitting across the table from something that I literally had no agency against. So it's our turn now, boys. Like, if you're going to a Proquest this season, bring Victor. Like, I'm saying that even as I've been testing Jarl. We've tested Valda a little bit. Like, the most guaranteed way to play Guardian at this point is Victor Goldmane, and period.
Yep. A lot of utility with this hero. You can pivot between fatigue, you can pivot between aggro, you can do mid range. Like, you can do most of it in this deck. And it's all about how you approach the game. Like, the Squire and I play pretty differently in this game. I'm sure you've heard it as we've been doing the Stack Tech. We play the same exact deck, but our outcome to win is different with the same deck. So do that knowledge what you will. Super fun to play though.
I mean, it's like I always said in Brute, we're looking for opportunities to high roll. I proved it with Jarl that we could play like kind of that same way but different, because it looks different in Guardian, and that applies to Victor as well. Play the trounces against KO with this deck, and you'll see. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, people don't believe me, I don't care. Like, I'm literally winning clashes against them, and they're livid. Maybe that's because I've got, the luck of the Brute stuck up my ass. Like, I don't know, but like, I'm winning.
All right. Well, thanks for watching the Deck Tech, everybody. We're gonna be moving into some Victor gameplay, where you're gonna see a few of these cards get highlighted. I, without a doubt, know that Riches of Tropodani will show its overperformer status. All right. Thanks for watching.
All right, the KO matchup. Hit the Brute button. Go in here and take out the thumps, wherever they're at. Why can't I find them? Thumps. Put these in. Okay, we should be good. Just throw the hammer, set up the Spinal Crush for an actual meaningful turn. And we're going to start the clashing. Getting a Song of Sinew feels really good right there. Ooh. No blue hand's kind of wild. This is fine. We give him here. We win this clash because we're gods. We throw 9 on a Peg Perfect. He receives. We accept. Free damage is free damage. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. I'm gonna eat my words, but we're gonna win this. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man, I wish he had been able to swing that at us, dude. Oh my god, this would have been nuts. So much clashing. Baby! Winning! We win those shits, bro! Get out of here with that! Okay, we're gonna dedicate a little bit of armor here. Because we know this is the end of the turn. We will take 4 here. 4 is fine. Oh my god. Okay. No, it's okay about it. I'd be frustrated too losing these clashes. It's almost like you don't have a hero ability. Sure, sure. So that changes here, we take 4. Wait. Throw 10 on a spinal. Okay. We're gonna get try and oh baby, this is the one. This is the one. Yeah, fuck it, we're blocking everything. Yes, 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 it's happening. Suck it. Woo, baby, that's that good stuff right there. Can't win clashes, my ass. He rolls a 2. We block like this because no, that's incorrect. We want to keep the big powers in our deck. Swing 4. Take 1. We're gonna stick this batter's up in the arsenal. We have spare gold, so we're fine there. Let's go ahead and we're trouncing again. I'm telling you, I'm a maniac. Swing at me. Yeah. You're discarding a blood rush, baby. Let's go. Holy shit, Batman. Rage quit inbound? Ah, we tied 1. No. Oh, he actually won. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, we're not impervious, but this game has gone so far for us that, like, we're winning. Okay. 3, 4, 5. I mean, we need to try and get over the finish line here. Sure, block 3 here. Cover up damage. Sure. We 100% win these. Yes. Target opponent. Ah, we finally lost. Oh no. It's fine. We have a huge life cushion. It's fine. We're gonna win this next one. I mean, regardless, we are literally winning. That's a 5. I want to break a gold and target myself. Okay, cool. Now he has to discard. I want to... We'll protect 3 life. We're going to get the hammer swing off. He cannot keep taking hammer. Okay. E6, take 1. We've seen a blood rush, he discarded 1. That means there's 1 more left. No, we don't have an aura destroy, so it doesn't matter. We will block 3. Yeah, we'll just save life. So he's got a beast within his arsenal. Not the worst thing ever. Hello, opponent? Did he leave? All right. I got one test of iron grip and a gold. Okay, yeah, we gotta reclash and target ourselves, and we win, baby! Peck perfect, best card in the deck. It's fine. We'll leak 3, swing 3. All right, this is the richest play. Yep, we'll just cover 2 of this. Time to mill that deck, big dog. Oh, he just quit. Yeah, I mean, good game. So, as you can see, the clashes don't always go your way. I think we won a trounce, lost a trounce, and then tied a trounce. But we were so far ahead just by winning that one trounce. And like every other single clash that we won, like, you should be running 3 of into KO. I don't know what they're doing to their deck nowadays, but like I've tried building it myself. It's way less consistent than the previous version of KO. And you can take that to the bank. So we'll see what they end up brewing on. But as you can see, this deck can win clashes into KO, and I'm sure it's very frustrating for them. So if you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.